Okay, Bill and Judith, I finally got you guys together. I'm so excited about that. I feel so proud.
Yes.
But not only did we all get together and have really good conversations, we believe we have hit upon a cool moment of clarity and direction. Started by your catalyst conversation. So tell us this ethic of reciprocity. And what happened? Just a story. You know, you put it out there. Where did it come from?
So,
what does it mean?
I think it came from reflecting on, you know, how complicated the story is that I often try to tell about our work and what's important about it. And recently, coming to the realization that at the core of it is a very simple idea that kind of leads to certain behaviors that, if we can do well, make a lot of those complications fall away. And so it's the golden rule, right? Which is if we treat other people as we would like to be treated, if we can stay close to that, and build practice and habits off of that, like in place in our organizations, and bring that to life. It's really we talk all the way around that, right? And we program all the way around that, and we create systems, but really that's what it is. And so anyway, I wanted to make that a part of the reflection in this meeting. That there is this core idea that the secular kind of tag on that is the ethic of reciprocity, and the kind of core challenge of us always saying to ourselves, would I do this? Would this be good for me? And not putting things in place where the answer isn't yes.
So you, Judith, picked up on a particular phrase he used and put it out there in open space, and that led to this pretty amazing conversation and moment. Do you mind describing that?
I'm not sure.
The phrase was the thousands in the game.
Right. How do we make sure we get thousands in the game? Well, I'm not sure what I want to say now is the same thing as what I said yesterday, but
it's okay. Right.
So, for me, I've been really challenged since before Obama was elected with thinking this is an incredible moment in time, and for me personally in my life, if there's ever a point where I'm going to take what I've learned and make it more useful and impactful in the world, this is it. And if I don't do it, who else is going to do it? So because of the way my work has always been organized around mutual support, which to me is pretty damn close to reciprocity, I feel like the first step is finding support and finding supportive partners. And then you and I have been that to each other, and I held you out even though we're at the opposite ends of the country as a partner in my heart all this time. So it's like, how can we build that partnership to where there's other people who really get this at a deep level, that it's not about prescribing programs or having these silos of funding that tell us when we can breathe and when we can't. It's liberating people to be all of what they are and to help one another to do that. That everybody has their own goals, really. Mostly they don't voice them. Mostly people keep it silent, or they don't even let themselves know it because it hurts to not do what you really need to do in the world. When you create spaces where people can speak to that and genuinely support one another to achieve that, miracles happen. And that's what I want to make available. So I was looking for the people who had a similar way of understanding the world and the power of each human being, and how to create groups that support that development. And I feel very happy that we're starting something great.
Okay, so
don't you want to be in this?
I'm taking this film now.
Okay.
But building on what you just said, we convened under this open space process. We convened a group of people about getting thousands back in the game or whatever around reciprocity. We didn't even put the word reciprocity out there. All right, tell the story.
Well, we started actually stuck in our nonprofit minds. So we started by thinking about how do you build a movement and what are the terms of the movement, and it was messy and it wasn't working at all. And I was sitting next to Eugene, and he was doodling, and he drew a peace symbol. And I said, that looks like a brand. And he says, yeah, well, issues about what branding means in the for-profit and non-profit world, but I've been working in the for-profit world. And I said, well, we need a brand that's as widely recognized as a peace symbol that stands for what we believe in. And we've been talking, we'd already made the transition to talking about ethics of reciprocity. Bill had reintroduced that idea to the group. And then we said, what if we made it something that just stands for reciprocity, that people just see it everywhere, and it becomes not an organization, but a guide to reflection about everything that we do everywhere we are.
And so, Bill, what happened then when that happened in the group? What did you observe?
Well, I think there's a lot of energy around it. And for a while the conversation was ethic of reciprocity. People had, we're all saying it, and a couple people had a hard time saying the word, and it it became kind of I think a resonant moment around this word. And then someone said, well, ethic, that's a little too heavy-handed and complicated. I think Frankie said it. It's like, how about just reciprocity? And you could see the kind of the group just like, it was like, yeah, that's what it is. And then there were 3 people who all made simultaneously, and I'm not sure that they were referencing
Hold it up for
each
the
other.
camera. It's on your
Oh,
name
yeah.
tag.
There were pipe cleaners on the table to play with, and we were all just playing with the pipe cleaners. And without looking at each other or talking or anything, we all made pretty much the same symbol. It was pretty surprising. And this is not perfect because the other one had more like a hole in the middle, so it isn't just the 5 connecting petals or whatever. It has a circle in the middle too, but as a potential symbol for a brand.
So people were making that, and everyone loved that, and I just noticed that people are still making them in the room this morning. And so then I get the flip out, and we made a little film, which is now on Facebook.
It's on Facebook?
Oh no, it's on YouTube.
YouTube, under what?
It's called Reciprocity.
Uh-huh.
And everyone, went around, and everyone kind of said the word and said what it meant to them, yeah.
And then Eugene did a couple things, and then we agreed not to form any kind of organization around it, right? So, tell that.
He created a Facebook page, and that's the name of the page.
Yeah.
Reciprocity.
Yeah, Eugene was like right on it, right there, created the Facebook,
and the website.
And the website, created a website.
He went on to like check domains, right?
Right. And I think he bought reciprocity.net.
Reciprocitynow.net.
Net. For how much money was it? $50? $15.
They chipped in money.
Oh, that was great. All right, so say the word. 1, 2, 3.
Reciprocity.